Hey, thanks for tuning in to Nights and Weekends with me, Marcus, the one-man band on this side of the internet. This is the Drunk Pod podcast. I've been doing stuff around the house. This is my reaction to the debate of Joe Biden, President Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. And this probably isn't even going to be a probably be about a 10-minute video. So, Marcus, editing Marcus, by the way, not present day Marcus, editing Marcus, please throw in the clip of Donald Trump saying that, that President Biden didn't know what the hell he was saying.
Continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
So, as we can see there, all right, Ed and Marcus hopefully put that in. Hopefully he isn't drunk either. But he went ahead and put that on in there. Now, the thing is that, as you can see from the thumbnail, why did the media lie about this man for the past 4 to 5 plus years? I hate to be putting so much bass into my voice, but this is the exact same guy who was running for president a few years ago. Okay? This makes no sense. Marcus, I'm sorry, I got to talk to future Ed and Marcus. Ed and Marcus, throw in the clip of Joe Scarborough talking about this is the sharpest Joe Biden has ever been. Throw that on in.
But comparing that guy's mental state, I've said it for years now, he's cogent. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. He's far beyond cogent. In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been. Intellectually, analytically, because he's been around for 50 years.
Ed and Marcus here. I have to also throw in a clip from one of my favorite movies. When somebody like Joe Scarborough or other writers over at NPR, New York Times, Washington Post, Chicago Tribune, LA Times, etc., have gotten it so wrong, they should quit. They should get out of here. Throw in that clip, baby.
You know, in certain older civilized cultures, when men failed as entirely as you have, they would throw themselves on their swords.
So, as we can see, this is what happened the other day when the debate happened. We had a chance to see why the media, the mainstream media from ABC, NBC, CBS, NPR, everything else. Oh, hold up. Let me also throw this in. The View. All of these folks have been lying about this man's mental capacity for the past 5 to 6 years. Anybody who has watched this person over that amount of time knew that this would happen. But what did we do? Oh, he has a stutter. As somebody who stutters and also privately kind of looks at people who stutter as if they're stupid, but I know that that's not right, because I don't think that I'm stupid, but I also stutter. But that is besides the point. Whenever I would talk to some folks in my family, I'm not talking about mine, but there are other folks that I've spoken to in my family, friends, folks on the internet who will be like, oh, well, Joe Biden has a stutter. No. We are not going to sit back and see what the hell that we just saw on freaking Thursday and say that that's a stutter. As somebody who stutters a lot, that is not what we saw. We saw a person who is totally inept to help run the damn country. Okay? And I think for people that I'm related to, and also folks that may watch this video, I don't know, the 29 subs that I end up having, okay, please hit the sub button. Please give me a like to it. It'd be pretty sweet, okay? I appreciate it. But this is the thing I think that those individuals should be asking. Why the hell were the Joy Reids, the Joe Scarboroughs, the freaking NPRs, the damn ABC News, the damn NBC Newses, all these organizations in the United States media, why were they lying to you of all the people? Why were they lying to you about this man's mental capacity? He has been this way for the past several years. But you know what? I guess he isn't. Hey, I guess like he isn't Trump. Okay? This is the thing. I swear to God, I was watching a video earlier today while I was laying in the bed. Ed and Marcus should be able to find the video that I'm talking about. Benjamin Franklin, who knows if he had slaves, so that we can say that he wasn't a great man, but this person was a great man. He was talking about how George Washington would probably be the first president. He said, hey, the first person who's going to be president is going to be a good one. And after that, it's going to be essentially a downward spiral.
Knowing George Washington would likely be the first president, said, "The first man put at the helm will be a good one. Nobody knows what sort may come afterwards. The executive will always be increasing here, as elsewhere, till it ends in a monarchy."
Okay. Hey, Ed and Marcus. Hey, had to press unmute on my freaking mic. So the reason why this will end in a monarchy, or will end up ending with an executive who has somewhat of an inordinate amount of power compared to what the framers of the Constitution wanted, it is because of us. It is because of you. It is you who wants Medicare, Social Security, Medicaid, and for the government to do all this other stuff. It's you. You're the reason why. Okay? And again, I'm not going to throw you up underneath the bus. It is what it is. But we need to look ourselves in the mirror and end up taking some accountability for all of this. It's us. It is the people as to why we have the leaders in the government that we have. All right, get on back to the video. See ya if something else pisses me off. Okay? Now, the thing is, again, I am not one of these Trump sycophants who are going to think that Trump is going to part the Red Sea and make everything good. He doesn't want to cut Medicare or freaking Medicaid or freaking Social Security. Those are the things that are going to eventually bankrupt this country, because we have a ton of people, not necessarily anybody in my family, but there are a ton of people out there who are happy every single day to live off the hard work of their fellow citizen. Okay. And then we also have politicians who are more than happy to go on ahead and end up saying that it is like the rich people who like you need to go after. No, it's the everyday freaking citizen who is going to end up paying for this. Okay. That's something I cannot stand about Donald J. Trump, is that Donald J. Trump, he is not going to cut the main drivers of our deficit and future debt, which is Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. I hope that when Donald Trump gets in office, okay, if he gets in office, if all these, I hate to say this, I apologize, all these, no, they are not all dumbasses. They aren't. Some of them are dumbasses. Some of them are not. Most of them think that they're doing the right thing. I vehemently disagree with them. Some of them are dumbasses who are just going to show up and vote freaking Democrat. But getting back to what I was saying, no one, including Donald J. Trump, definitely Biden, okay? Because they will happily promise any and everything to everybody. And that's not the way that it should run. Anybody with any freaking sense knows that that is not how life is. To where, oh, hey, I can just live at the expense of my neighbor. Oh, it's fine. Who cares? Just do it off indefinitely. If you have any sense, you know that that's not the right thing to do. But you know what? Hey, screw it. Might as well forgive student loans. Hell, might as well throw in mortgage debt. Hey, great. Go on ahead and eliminate that also. So, from my reaction to the debate that went on Thursday, why did your media lie to you about this man's capabilities? It was apparent years ago, and it was brought forth on Thursday for everybody to see. This man was inept prior to going into office, but you know what? Hey, we just really don't like Donald J. Trump. We got to get this man out of here. Let us put in this person, and I pray to God if God were to listen to my prayers from a insignificant 40-plus-year-old black male who is one of maybe 100 billion people to ever exist on planet Earth. If God were to listen to my prayers, I hope that God does not allow Joe Biden to drop out. Okay? Because if he doesn't drop out, I would bet my left testicle that this man will lose in a 40-plus state landslide in November. So just to go on ahead and finish up, this was apparent for anybody who freaking followed politics from a few years ago. Okay? This was apparent. People like Joe Scarborough, NPR, etc., they all lied to you about it. Okay? Remember, oh, he just has a stutter. Nah, baby. That isn't what the hell we saw on freaking Thursday. We saw a man get undressed publicly. Okay? And me personally, I absolutely have a fear of being undressed in my private conversations that I have with people, and let alone on the freaking internet for the world to end up seeing. This man was undressed. Now, the only thing that I would end up wishing is that at the end of the day, you vote Donald J. Trump, at least for this election. Okay? Because I freaking wanted Ron DeSantis, but that is not the person who we got. Okay, so I'm standing 10 toes down. Let me go ahead and grab my hat. Okay, I'm voting for Donald J. Trump ASAP as soon as early voting occurs in my state, which you don't know where in the hell I live. Whenever that is, I'm voting. All right, see y'all in a week. Peace. Oh, see, I forgot to throw up one other thing in there. This man needed help getting down some steps. Again, let me make sure that we say this again. He needed help getting down the steps. Okay? And that is who we voted for. So, I will see y'all in a week. Put that on in. See ya. Bye.
Off the stage. The first debate of the 2024 campaign and the earliest presidential debate ever now in the books and in front of the voters. Tonight, along with Aaron Burnett, the first word on what those voters might make of it from our political professionals, from our CNN Flash poll and swing state focus group. We'll be talking to surrogates, including Vice President Harris, getting fact checks from our Daniel Dale, and new reporting from inside both campaigns. With me here,